Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Debbie from Debbie's World and today I'm going to show you a Slimming World recipe. So I have guests and a puppy and anything could happen, but my recipe today is a Spicentice mix and it's the Turkish doner kebab. And this recipe, this mix comes free with all orders until Monday the 2nd of July 2018, and I am an ambassador for Spicentice, so you can use my code DBF20 to get 20% off your order. But let's get on with the recipe, which is Turkish doner kebab, shawarma style. So what we'll need for the mix is 8 chicken thigh fillets, skinless and boneless, or you can use Quorn. 2 garlic cloves, we've got 2 here, 2 garlic cloves, sorry I cut my finger the other day, some salt, some lemon juice, olive oil or fry light, tomato puree, metal or wooden skewers, and of course the Spicentice Turkish kebab spices mix. So first of all we need to marinate the chicken. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is just grate the 2 cloves of garlic. I just use one of these little microplaners. Maybe one day I'll get a garlic crush, but it works for now. So yeah, grate 2 garlic cloves. So next we want to add the teaspoon of salt, a level teaspoon, that'll do because some went in there as well. And then we want 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can use fresh lemons if you want to, or I just buy this from wherever I'm shopping. This one's from Morrison's, just a bottle of lemon juice. So we want 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I did say I have guests and a husband at home, so anything could happen. And then we want 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. So I'll just give that 2 really good squeezes. That will do. Thank you. And then it does say 2 tablespoons of olive oil or low-cal spray. Now if you wanted to use the olive oil you would have to count sins for that and then divide the sins between however many people you're serving. What I actually forgot to say is that the actual kit itself is sin-free. So this kit is sin-free and the only sins that you would use if you wanted to would be in the olive oil. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a few sprays of fry light. So I'll put a few sprays in there and I'll probably spray again when I put the chicken in. So then what we want to do is put the chicken fillets in, so I'll get that organised. And of course what you want to add to your tomato puree lemon juice mix is your Spicentice pack. So don't do it like me and forget, but add it in straight away.
Mum it in.
And then just give it a good mix and then we'll put the chicken in. Well, this is the mix at present. I've just had a thought that I could add a little bit of water as well to loosen it a little bit. So I've got a tablespoon or so of water and I'll just see how I go with that. So I've added a bit of water instead of oil. And now I'm going to cut all the visible fat from the chicken thighs to keep it free and speedy. Of course you probably can't remove every bit of fat, but you could always get chicken breasts instead. But I decided to try the chicken thighs. So we have 8 chicken thighs here and I'll carry on removing the fat. Right, so now what you want to do, I've got all the chicken thighs in the bowl with the mix and you want to coat them all evenly. It doesn't say how long to marinate it for, but I would guess the longer the better. So I'm doing this about 11:30 in the morning, and they'll be marinating for a good couple of hours before I put them in the oven.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go. So I will stick that in the fridge and leave it to marinate. And next thing we need to make is a yoghurt dip. Right, so for the yoghurt dip we need 150 grams of low-fat yoghurt, and I'm going to use my favourite fat-free Greek-style yoghurt from Aldi, and I'll measure out the 150 grams. And as I say, the same as with the chicken, it's nice to do it beforehand and then it takes on more of the flavour. And then I've got some fresh mint, lovingly chopped by my husband. And we're just going to add the mint into the yoghurt. Plenty there.
Hello, Charles. Hello, Charles.
Oopsie daisy, causing trouble. And we're just going to give that a stir. And as I say, we've got a mint yoghurt dip there. I'm not going to add any other seasoning to that because I think there's going to be plenty of seasoning in the chicken, but you could always add some salt and pepper and things like that. But we'll taste it and see what we think. So those two things are going to go in the fridge to marinate, and I'm sure I'll show you this again, but what I'm going to serve this with is the bee-free stone-baked pita breads, which are a healthy extra bee or 6 sins, and I got these from Aldi. Right, so visitors gone, and the chicken has been marinating for a good 2 or 3 hours, and the next step is to get them on the skewers. And now this is the first time I've done anything like this, so I'll probably make a mess of it, but I'm going to have a go. So I've got 2 metal skewers here, and what it says is take 1 piece of chicken thigh at a time, fold in half if necessary, and thread onto 2 skewers, and then to get them ready for cooking. So what I'll do is I'll do a couple to experiment, and then I'll come back and show you. Here's the finished kebab, and I've put it on my baking tray with some foil. It does say to prop it on the baking tray, but I think that'll be okay. I've preheated my microwave oven to 200 degrees, and we need to cook it on one side for 20 minutes and turn it and do it for another 20. So this is what we look like now. I'm quite proud of that. I think it looks okay, and we'll pop that in the oven. So this is how the kebab looks after 20 minutes. So I'm just going to try and turn it. There we go, and stick it back in at 200 degrees for another 20 minutes. Here's the kebab out of the oven. It's been in for 40 minutes altogether, turning once. I have tried a little bit, as you can see, a bit that fell off, and it's absolutely delicious. A little bit of a kick, but really nice. Now it says to stand the skewers up and slice it. I'm not quite brave enough to do that, so I think what I'll do is I'll pull the chicken off the skewers and slice it with scissors, cut it up with scissors. But I'm really looking forward to having this as part of my meal with my pita bread and salad, and I'll show you it when it's all served up. Here is my Spicentice shawarma style Turkish doner kebab. So I have my beef-free stone baked pita bread as my second healthy extra B. I have the chicken, and inside I have lettuce, beef tomatoes, red onions, and the chicken with the mint yogurt sauce. I've got potato and carrot chips, a bit more salad, lettuce, red onions, peppers, cucumber, and whatever. Bit more dip to dip my chips in, and I'll come back and let you know what I think. But I think it looks absolutely delicious. Well, I can confirm that that was absolutely delicious. Just like a takeaway doner kebab. Really nice and really filling. So if you're interested in trying it, then you can visit spicentice.com, and if you make an order before Monday, you'll get the Turkish doner kebab flavour free with your order. And don't forget to use my code DBF20 for 20% off, and I'll put the details in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.